So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Camavinga completing his first century of appearances here today, and that has not gone unnoticed.
Yeah, this is the first big landmark he'll hit, Peter, so I'm not sure he sees any real significance in it, but to me, it's a foundation that can only stand him in good stead for the remainder of his career.
Oh, easy pickings there. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Oh, well measured. Vardiol kept his eye on it, and he's there. Salah tries to pass it through. Nicely weighted ball.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Tries to play it through. And he's whipped it across. And that's the keeper's ball. Oh, some tackle that. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. He's in plenty of space here. Now that's a fine challenge. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Oh, he's been caught on it here. He has found the way through. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Chance for a shot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Mbappe deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Still goalless at the moment. Serginho is looking to influence the game from out wide. Camavinga is fouled. And he is going into that little black book.
Barcelona clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
That has not gone well. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Vardiol spots it and intercepts. Saka. And it's Serginho. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Vardiol. Knocks it into space. Van Dijk gets over and intercepts. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Hazard. Mbappe! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Mbappe brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Great vision. Serginho. Well, that is one way to stop him. Hazard has got himself a free kick. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Serginho. Hazard. Alexander-Arnold. Alexis Sanchez. And the counter is on. And that's put paid to a promising move.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going.
And the shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. Madrid with the corner, there first. Alexander-Arnold plays it short. He's going for goal! Just off target.
Goulet really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
And he's managed to get free. Stood up well to him there. Quality ball. Van Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that. Well, that looks a cracking ball. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Now, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Oh, Peter, what a lucky boy. A telling off as opposed to a sending off.
Van Dijk. And Guardiola. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Oh, super find. Serginho.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
And we've reached half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. The midway point of the game.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained. So I'm looking forward to what's to come.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Valverde. Passing is crisp and sharp. Can he get on the end of this? Well, that's been cut out, well played. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should.
And a chance! And it's hit the woodwork and out! There it is! And the second half is off to a flyer! He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is shot at goal! Oh, taken with style! And that is what they came to see, what they demanded to see. His first!
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
It's Pele! Yes, it's in! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Barcelona are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape. Certainly when...
Great chance!
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were...
And the shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, this looks sharp. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, no joy this time. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Valverde. Looking for the run, and that could set him on his way. Can he finish? Yes! Barcelona are back in business. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
We have ourselves a real game here.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be...
There's the shot! Oh, it's gone in! Into the lead once more. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Azar. This looks promising. Vinicius Junior threads one in. Vardiol kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Can he get it through? That is a great pick out. Barcelona have a free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. This looks like a more than decent chance to strike. And it's Hakimi. It's not an especially good... Tries a shot! Valverde, and that's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Sanchez, and he was quick to react. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Alexander-Arnold has been given his marching orders. He had already been on a yellow card from a previous incident.
Well, what possessed him to do that, Peter, I have no idea. It's not in keeping with the quality of the performance.
Serginho. Now, who's going to be first to this? He'll try to keep this alive, and he has been fouled there. Very little time to go, and they have a free kick in a really promising area. Hazard picked out brilliantly.
4 minutos de descuento.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And they're back on the ball again. Vinicius Junior. Good ball over the top. Pass is just off target. And time is up, and there goes the whistle. Madrid have emerged victorious in this match of thrills. The odd goal ultimately proving the difference. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. There's the whistle, and here we go. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, this fella Reece James is one of the example of the glut of talent England has at its disposal in this position. He is the complete full-back, wing-back, just as good going forward as backwards. But in his case, I suppose, it's all in the genes too, coming from such a strong footballing family.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. He's got away. And the shot! And it's a goal! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Valverde. Well, that has not gone well. That has ended up in no man's land. Looking for options for movement. Cucurella. Oh no, this does not look... He's had a shot! He has done it! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Terrible error, duly punished.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
Madrid grab the equaliser and we're all square.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Little pass back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Haaland had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire, the decision-making we can't. He learned from it.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Threads one in. Oh, well measured. Mbappe! It's a goal! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Madrid go into the lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Ball's out once more. Look at the space here. Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Pass somewhat off target. Looking to play him in. Sanchez is onto this. Cucurella. And that is a little undercooked. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. It's a loose ball. Messi. Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Lovely pass, but can he... Shot a goal! Oh, taken with style! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. So all square and not... Tries a shot! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And that is expertly dealt with. Valverde. Now that looks a decent ball, and it's made its way to him. He is through here. Just too much on that. Nicked it back promptly. Oh, super shot, surely! Oh, that is very close.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
This is where they want to be, one small step away from greatness. Win today, and they will be up there amongst the elite. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So off we go then. Madrid cannot afford to slip up here. Terrific support, and they're going to need it all. Vicious ball here. He's cut it out. Now it's Neymar. He is through here. Goes for a shot, and he's done it.
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous, and the keeper's given it away. He's through, it shoots! It's there! 2, and we've barely begun here. More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Peter, I can tell you, that was nothing short of a cold-blooded execution.
En el minuto 6, el dorsal 20.
Manchester United are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Now it's Sanchez. Oh, a disastrous start. 2 down in next to no time. It could be in here. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Well, it is plumb centre, but it is a fair way out on the very cusp of credible shooting range. And here's Mbappe! It's in! And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Gol. Marcó en el minuto 12 el dorsal 18.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Valverde does really well to win the ball there. Now it's Shevchenko. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Pass somewhat off target. Quarter of an hour played. Now this could be a chance. That's a nicely shaped ball. Short changes him with that pass. Now, can they get him away? Oh, shooting chance! It's hit the upright. Scholes. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Looking to play him in. And he's heaved it away. Vinicius Junior.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done...
It's Alexis Sanchez! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Aimed beyond the defence.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
It is a corner, good chance. Manchester United with the corner, they're first. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. And it's Beckham. Beckham unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And here's Maradona.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Puyol. Vinicius Junior. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Good chance here! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Alexis Sanchez really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Pass is just off target. Could be danger here. Now. And yes, it's there! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. So the lead now is 2.
They've seen the light and the opposition have been left in the dark.
That's been cut out, well played. Scholes. And this is Shevchenko. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Mbappe. Now it's Mbappe. Shevchenko. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Now it's Beckham. Oh, we've seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Scholes. Scholes! Oh, that is very close.
Ah, that's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Now it's Sanchez. Well, that has not gone well. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Big chance!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Ah, good steal, he just read it. Scholes.
Habrá 3 minutos de
And it's
descuento.
Rijkaard. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Camavinga running with the ball. Well, nicely intercepted. Belletti. Beckham. Vinicius Junior. And it's Sanchez. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And we've reached half-time.
Se ha encontrado un niño de pelo castaño de unos 5 años que viste camiseta azul y gorra roja y dice haberse perdido. Se ruega a su padre que acude a recogerlo a la puerta 26.
And the action is back on the way.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going...
And the shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are cruising away. Simplicity itself.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. Mbappe!
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
He's having a shot! No mistake! His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, my sympathies go to the keeper, who was left horribly exposed. You don't expect players to switch off in front of goal like that.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Shevchenko, and Shevchenko! Oh, split-second reaction.
Shevchenko clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
It's their second corner of the game. Vinicius Junior gets it away. Valverde does well to get it back. Madrid are looking to go forward now. And he was quick to react. Nice looking ball. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. And that is as far as they're going to go. Opts for safety. Upamecano. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And he has been fouled there. Brilliant save from Donnarumma! Maradona! They've got to be quick to recover this. Beckham with the cross. Decent chance! And he's had a hit. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Costa Curta, hoisted in. It's a mighty effort! That was superb goalkeeping.
Maradona is offering a right smile there.
Corner number 3 coming up. Play towards the front line. And now they can spring out of defence. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Upamecano. And it's Arda Güler. Neymar looking to add to his goal. Beckham. Now it's Maradona. It's Maradona! It's a really well-measured ball. Goes for the shot! And that's been won straight. And the shot! Well, that is remarkable.
Manchester United certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Alexis Sanchez. Out to the left it goes. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Oh, he's Beckham! Oh, the ball's run loose here, and he's following up! And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. Beckham stood his ground strongly. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Oh, there's a probing ball. Spread it left. That's been slipped through. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Now it's Maradona. Now that looks a decent ball. Donnarumma gets his hands on it and the danger is averted. Great vision. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And no, that was never going to make it. Madrid desperately needing a change in fortune here. Their big day not quite going as planned.
No, it's not, but it's not lost just yet. The desire and hunger, that's still there.
And here's Maradona.
There they go, hunting again.
Shevchenko. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Well, there's no question, Peter, what his manager thought of it. He's turned away in disgust.
He's shaping up to have a crack from here.
Well, the goalkeeper needs to have everything to his liking, and he's barking out the orders now.
Beckham! Decent hit from there. Can he get it through? And he's picked out the run. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Beckham. And that's put paid to a promising move. And he shoots! He's got away with one there. Costa Curta into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Valverde, Madrid finding their passes. Can he get on the end of this? Played down the flank. Neymar in acres of space out wide. Chance, surely!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That is the last effort of the game. Madrid perhaps ended up out of ideas and out of steam. Some warm applause and acknowledgement of the effort put in by the players, but that does not hide the overall disappointment. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, look, it was very one-sided. Their players didn't turn up for the first half, and then it all went downhill.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.